Welcome back to Melody Guitar Book 2. This book focuses on learning how to read and play melodies in standard music notation. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 2 that you can read from and write in, plus you can support a music teacher. So I'll leave a link for Melody Guitar 2 in the description. We're on pages 52 and 53. You're going to learn the chromatic scale and then add it into your warm-up routine. On page 52, we have this new scale, the chromatic scale. I'm going to play it first, and then we'll break it down. As you can see, this scale travels around. We start with the first finger on string 6, fret 5, and we play 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we shift to our left to the next string and play 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the left again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now between strings 3 and 2 with this scale you never shift. So string 3 started on the 2nd fret, string 2 also starts on the 2nd fret, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then string 1, shift, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you play an extra 4 at the top. So on the first string we play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 4 at the 5th fret. So if you do it right, you start with your first finger on the 5th fret on the 6th string, and you end up with your 4th finger on the 5th fret on the 1st string. So here's the ascending part one more time. Shift, 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 don't shift, shift, slide up and do another 4. Now descending, we're going to be playing 4, 3, 2, 1. So we pick up right where we left off with our 4th finger on the 1st string, 5th fret. We play 4, 3, 2, 1. We do not slide down, and we don't play 2 extra 4s at the top. We just go 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you shift 1 to your right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Strings 2 and 3 again, you never shift with this scale. So string 4, or excuse me, finger 4, same spot. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we shift from here on out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift again, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we do an extra 1 at the bottom. So at the top of the scale, we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. At the bottom of the scale, we play 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. There are a couple spots in this scale that sometimes throw people, so let's go over those. First, strings 2 and 3, you never shift. So if you're playing up the scale and you're on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't shift because this note, if I did shift, I would be playing the same note. Those are both C's. So we play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stay on the same frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then shift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Now the other place people tend to mess up, at least when they're first learning the scale, is when you're turning the scale around and you're playing back downwards. A lot of times people want to play 4 and then 4, which makes sense because that's what you did going up. You played 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So why not go 4, 4? But no, not for this one. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Now at the top of the scale, we go 4, 3, 2, 1. And after those 4 fingers are played, you immediately shift to the right. You don't do any extra shifting until you're on the 6th string and you play your 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1 again. Up to this point, you've been playing the chromatic exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each string. You can stop doing that now in your warm-up and use the chromatic scale instead. Top of page 53 shows what your warm-up should look like now. As I just mentioned, you don't have to do the chromatic exercise anymore. We're going to do the chromatic scale instead. Keep on doing your E minor pentatonic scale. That's the end of melody guitar 1. And then work on your movable minor pentatonic scale that you learn on page 26. Play those in different positions. I'll just do this on an A at the 5th fret. And then play your C major scale extending up as high as you've learned, which is the A on the 1st string 5th fret, down to as low as you've learned, which is your low A on the 5th string, and then return to the C. Should be sounding like this at this point. Your assignment is to memorize the chromatic scale and add it as a permanent part of your warm-up routine. And don't forget to order your copy of Melody Guitar Book 2. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own book that you can read from and write in, so I'll leave a link in the description. This is more of a lifelong assignment, so feel free to move right on to page 53. We have a new note, low G.